What's up, musical humans? We are on to Circuit 6. So traditionally, Leary called Circuit 6 the Neuroelectric circuit. And he talked about how this is sort of where telepathy comes online and the self-aware nervous system. So we as nervous systems are aware that we are nervous systems, which gives us a little bit of agency to start selecting the type of experiences that we want. And he talks about psychic trances, and somehow he attributes this to the Silk Road. So I'm not a historian, so I don't really know much about the Silk Road, and I don't necessarily know why he would attribute psychic and accelerated perception to the Silk Road. But if you have any ideas on that, I'd love to discuss it with you. Robert Anton Wilson called it the meta-programming circuit, and talks about how this is where we start to be able to re-imprint. So if you want to go check out my videos on circuit 1 through 4, as we grow up, we imprint certain realities and certain experiences based on the first 4 circuits. Well, it's circuit 6 that allows us to consciously re-imprint some of those circuits if we're not so happy with the way they were imprinted, because it was sort of by accident, not necessarily in our control. Arturo Ali just calls it psychic intelligence and talks about reality selection and the energetic body coming online, and reality as relativity. So it's like an Einsteinian type of consciousness, and we start to see spectrums more. And so this ability to re-imprint and meta-program comes from our ability to select the realities that we want in our future. And so you can imprint in the 6th circuit. So depending on the way you relate to uncertainty, you can either imprint as a paranoid conspiracy theorist, or you can imprint as a sort of psychic magician meta-programmer. And then from there, you can start re-imprinting the other circuits, including the 6th circuit. So if you find yourself to be a paranoid conspiracy theorist, you can re-imprint the 6th circuit in order to be more of a meta-programming magician, which might be more conducive to your current situation. I don't know. Anyway, the where this all goes in the musical circuit curriculum is this is where we learn to improvise, we learn to get creative. There are things like clairaudience and synesthesia, where we see colors and vibrations as music, and we're able to hear things from otherworldly sources. And really, it's mainly where we get creative and improvise and work with spectrum. So some of my favorite exercises as far as the 6th circuit, musical circuit goes, would be accompanying a soloist. And there's this sort of musical ESP that can develop. I've had this experience with musicians that I play with often, where we don't really have to talk about stuff. We intuit where we're going to go as far as any kind of improvisation is going. And it's really kind of fun, and it's pretty cool. So you can accompany a soloist or solo yourself and see if you can anticipate or be one step ahead of what's happening. And you can run into musical moments that would be almost unimaginable prior to the moment happening. But there's something about the way that the musicians read each other that they can anticipate what each other is doing. The other thing is it's kind of fun to use your imagination, and when you listen to a soloist, to try to imagine colors dancing as you hear their music, as you hear their improvisation and their creativity. So please go watch the other videos on the first 5 circuits. Give me any kind of comments or critiques that you'd like. Again, if you know more about the Silk Road and why that might be attributed to psychic intelligence, let me know your theories. I'd love to discuss it. If you want to take the full musical circuit course, go to my website, zachwesti2c2.com, and you can take the full course. I got all kinds of fun exercises and games that bring these circuits to life. And I hope you're having a great one. And please like, share, find me on all the YouTubes and Instagrams and everything. And hope you're having a great one. All right. See you later.